After days of diplomacy, today could be the moment of reckoning for the anti-austerity Greek government. Desperate for more finances, they're asking the Eurozone members for a 6-month loan extension. That request is now in the hands of 18 finance ministers.
It's basically up to the Greek people and the Greek government. And I think this is the meeting where we'll hear whether they will agree to all the conditions or not.
We are confident a deal is possible in the foreseeable future if everyone is reasonable. But we are not there yet.
Without the loan agreement, Greece could run out of money, and quickly too. So what's at stake? In total, Greece owes more than 320 billion euros. That's a huge 175% of the country's GDP, its annual economic output. As a proportion, it's one of the highest in the world. If you split Greece's mountain of debt over its entire population, each person would owe almost 30,000 euros each. So far, Greece has received 240 billion euros in bailout deals, but those agreements have also been tied up with strict austerity measures. Those measures have hit the economy hard. The majority of young people are unemployed. Greece's current loan agreement expires next Saturday, and what then? On the streets of Athens this morning, there was deep uncertainty.
I would like for Germany to try to understand Greece. Of course we should pay our debt, but we cannot live in poverty.
Syriza won't be able to keep its commitments to the Greeks. I take this for granted.
There are high stakes for other European leaders too, if Greece can't meet its debt requirements. Speaking in London earlier today, the Chancellor George Osborne gave a sombre assessment of the situation.
Well, I think what you see now in this standoff between the Eurozone and Greece is the risk of a full-blown crisis, which would do real damage to the European economy, and it's a risk to Britain. We need the Eurozone to find a common solution.
Germany has voiced concern over whether the request is a Trojan horse agreement, with Greece abandoning the austerity plan once it has more money. It softened its position this morning, describing the request as a starting point for further talks, but all sides are aware of how much is riding on the events in the hours ahead. Gavin Lee, BBC News, Brussels.